It's the first Friday back at school, and it's been a good week overall. Like, I was actually, I was very scared. And like, it was definitely a crazy, hectic week, but it went a lot better than I had expected or anticipated. I already figured out like a lot of things that I already want to change, which I feel like that's just the way distance learning is going to have to go. It's going to just be like, you're gonna have to try something, which is kind of like what we do in class anyway. Like, you try something and you realize either it works or it doesn't work, and you change it. So I feel like distance learning is going to be the same thing. The only difference with like being in class is that there's been a lot of things that you've tried in past years that you already know maybe doesn't work, or you already know like will work if you just keep trying. And with distance learning, it's like, I don't know. So the one thing I do want to change, and I've talked to my team about this a little bit, is if you watched my last video, I talked about how we were kind of doing a lot of our like main subjects asynchronously, which means not live. They were recorded videos, and in theory it's really, really smart because each of us on the team was able to split up and kind of like do a certain subject, so we weren't all three doing like the same amount of work, or the same like thing 3 times, I guess I should say. But we're just not with our kids enough. And that's the part that's like kind of getting to me. Like, I have kids who I see in the morning for our morning meeting, and then I don't see them again ever, like on a Zoom call. And that's like kind of frustrating to me because I want to get to know my students, and I'm only getting to know like the students who are in my breakout groups and who are from like other classes as well. So it's just been a little bit hard, and I can tell parents are kind of like, wait, like, you're their teacher but they don't ever see you, and I like completely agree with that. So I think next week I want to try to switch to doing live math, but only like half of it. So we'll do like the lesson live, and then they'll do the remainder of it, like the practice sheet and the exit ticket and all that stuff, through like a quick video. So the video would just be like 10 minutes versus however long it normally is. So I think I'm going to try that next week. And then I also have thought about doing reading twice a week live, because we will start. That's another thing, is we haven't started guided reading groups because we're assessing right now. So that's another reason I feel like I just don't see my kids, because I'm not doing those reading groups yet. So eventually I will see them, but that's another week. I've been doing DRAs over Zoom call, and actually it hasn't been going all that bad. I just display the book. One of my partners took pictures of all the pages of the books, and so we just display them on the call, and then I just sit there and record. And it's gone like pretty well. I've only done like 5 of them, I think. I don't plan on doing all my kids. I think I'm just going to end up doing the kids who are at level or below level. I'm not going to do the kids who were already above level in first grade, just because I'm trying to like maximize my time possible, and I already know that they're above grade level, so I'm just gonna like hold off for now. When I have time I will, but just for now it's like that's just not gonna fit in my schedule. So yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna go and get ready for the day. In the morning when I come in, I've actually been coming in every day. It's actually just been a lot easier than me working from home. I really thought that I was going to work from home a lot more because like having the baby and everything like that. But quite frankly, it's really hard to work from home. I just feel like I can come here, I can get my job done, and then I can like go home and just like be home. And even when I was working from home, like I wasn't even really seeing Eloise, because like she might be sleeping during my lunchtime, and then like during the day, obviously I don't see her. Because I'm, working. And then I feel bad because Skylar has to like keep her quiet, because you can hear her cry like on the video if I'm live. So I just feel like bad for him, because he's like having to, keep her quiet. Versus like if it's just them home, then like she can be as loud as she wants. It doesn't matter. So it's just been a little bit easier, and I just make sure to leave like right at contract time pretty much every day. So yeah, I haven't minded it. And there's just a lot more like here I can use. Like sometimes I'll be in the middle of a lesson and I'm like, oh, I have this thing that I'm like, that would work really good in this lesson. I can just grab it, versus like being at home, I don't have that luxury. So anyway, I'm gonna go. The first thing I always do in the morning though is the whole point of that is I upload my new virtual classroom to my website. So I will actually show you guys that, my virtual classroom, probably this afternoon, I think. Yeah, I should be able to. I'll show you what it looks like. And yeah, so I just got the idea from Miss Fifth, and yeah, so I'll show you later. I'm gonna go. Okay, it's the end of the day, and I figured I would show you really quickly before I head home my virtual classroom. So I have, what are they called? Icebreakers? Icebreaker sours in my mouth, and I didn't realize I was gonna film, so they're just like in my cheek, which is, so if I'm talking kind of weird, that's why. So I got this from Miss Fifth. She has like all the outline and stuff on, I think I just got it from her Instagram. I don't think it was on her TBT or anything. It was like totally free. You just like, she just had all the backgrounds, and so I added all this stuff that like I wanted. Everything is like linkable, so I'll like kind of explain it to you. I gotta spit this out. That was distracting me so much. I just chewed them. Okay. Anyway, I don't even remember what I was saying, but basically everything is just like linked, and the kids go here every day to get all their stuff, and I just like assign it to them every morning inside of our class website, which I can show another time. But yeah, so everything is in here. They could just go here every day, and this is where all their stuff is. So I'm gonna flip you guys around and basically just like walk you through. It was a lot of work, but now that it's all made, I'm like really happy with the way it turned out, but it was a lot of work to put it all together. And then every single day I've had at least like one hiccup of things that just like aren't linked correctly, or you know, whatever. So keep that in mind too. It's not perfect. Okay, so here's what the main screen looks like. So each day of the week is linked. So this is just going to be Monday. Some of the things on this one might be messed up a little tiny bit just because I am working on this one. This one's for next week. But anyway, so I go to Monday, and I've also recorded all these. I use something called Online Screen Recorder. If you guys are interested, I can show you what I do, but it's super easy. You just go to online voice recorder, not screen recorder. I don't know why I said screen. Online voice recorder, and then you can record it, and you just insert it as an audio clip. So I record myself like reading a lot of this stuff, so that the kids don't have to like ask for help. So anyway, so this one, the only one that's actually clickable on this is Monday, because it's the Monday one. These are just kind of here, honestly, for looks. I thought I was going to have them all on one, but it just worked better to have it on. Each day has its own separate like slideshow. So you click Monday, and it takes you to the chalkboard. And then on the chalkboard is just like our daily schedule of like when their subjects are. And I'm going to have to change this a little bit, because currently we're not doing guided reading groups, but when we do these, oh wait, I guess they won't. I was gonna say these times are going to change. These times are going to change, actually. These, like the reading, writing, and word work. I don't know. So it's going to have to change a little bit, but everything is just clickable in here except for recess and lunch. And so they click on, so say they want to go do like math, they click on math, and it takes them to like everything that they need. And then to go back to the chalkboard, they just click go. I'm sorry, I'm trying to do this like through the computer screen. They just click go back to the chalkboard. And then once again, everything is like linked in here. So to go to the Zoom call, they click this. To go to the video of the lesson, they click this. This is the exit ticket. They literally just click it, and it takes you right to it, and everything like that. Okay, so yeah, everything is just on here, and they've got their timers. They literally just have everything that they need, and I tried to make it as easy as possible for everyone, including parents and children and me and just everybody. Actually, probably not me, because it's not easy for me. And then everything is pretty much the same. So you've got like the reading, and it's just got like the lesson. These ones are filmed videos. If it's a Zoom link, it just like, it will say a Zoom link. So yeah, this is like pretty much everything. And they check in using Darren's daily attendance tracker for their attendance, which is super great if you haven't checked his stuff out. Darren Kakihara, which I'm sure you know who he is, but yeah, so he's got some really great stuff, and everything It's just in here. So each day they just basically walk through that. The one thing I'm going to change is I'm actually going to make a separate schedule. I already had a schedule for the kids, but I'm going to remake the schedule a little bit more simplified and just do like one for each day of the week. And then I'm actually just going to link it on the chalkboard page because, like I said, I'm going to have to take those times off of there because most of them are going to change. And yeah, it's not going to work. So I'm just going to link a schedule on there, and then it will also have some of the basic links, like basically just Zoom call links, just so that they can find them in multiple places. They've gotten a lot quicker with the Zoom links and knowing that they have to be places and, whatever. So that's really nice. And then, yeah, I don't know. It's just getting quicker over time, and there's been a lot less questions, but like I said, every day I've messed up on something on this because there's so many links of everything that like you're bound to make a mistake somewhere, and every time I think it's perfect, it's not. So today's mistake was the fact that I literally linked yesterday's math video. So, and I only had like 2 kids tell me, which means most of the kids did the wrong math video and didn't say anything, which means they watched the same one 2 times. So that was totally my fault. And I didn't realize until like halfway through math, and like a lot of the kids were either like halfway through or done, and like I couldn't fix it at that point. Like I did fix it, but only for the kids who realized it. So I don't know. It's the beginning of math anyway, so it's whatever. So yeah. But this week is over, and it was a good week, but I'm very much ready for the weekend. I still have so much work to do, and I have to leave right now, so I'm gonna end up having to work this weekend, but it is what it is. I'll just end up working like at night once Eloise goes to bed on Sunday. So yeah. I think this was like a really short vlog, and I never have really short vlogs. So I hope that your like time is going well, whether you're in school or online. If you are online and you have some really good ideas, like leave them in comments down below, because we can all use some ideas. I keep finding so many good ideas on on Instagram lately. Like people just been posting some really good stuff, like simple basic ideas too. So that's really nice, because we're all in this together right now, or at least we should be. So anyway, I'm gonna go, and I took some steps. I took a walk during my lunchtime, which I've actually been really enjoying. I did the last 2 days now, just like taking a simple little walk around like the school. Nobody's like really here. It's like such a ghost town. It's so weird. But taking a little walk just because I sit here all day long, and I'm so cold inside my classroom. And I go outside, and it was 102 today, so it felt really good to go outside because I like have goosebumps all day. So yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go. I'll see you guys on another vlog. I don't know.